All right, welcome back to another raw practice with me, with Cody Noriega. Today we are practicing the third and final movement of the Concierto Andaluz by Joaquin Rodrigo. So we had the first orchestral rehearsal, yesterday? Yesterday we had the first rehearsal and it went pretty good actually. I was fairly happy for the most part how everything went. Couple things that I need to work on, but today we're practicing the third movement. So this movement is, I would say, the most chill out of the three. Not chill, but it's the easiest is what I mean. It's the easiest out of the three. I think for the orchestra, this one is like definitely the hardest movement for them to play. But for the guitarists, this one is the easiest. So thank you, Rodrigo, for giving us a little break on the third movement, because the first two definitely have their things, especially the second one is by far the hardest. So this one starts off pretty darn easy. There's really nothing too hard at this first entire page for me. I just have kind of this like triumphant melody that goes on for the first page, while the guitars 2, 3, and 4 like do some rasgueados and stuff. So let's jump into it. All we have is this, but I have to play this like basically as strong as possible without breaking the sound, because the other guitarists are, and there's like 3 of them doing that, and I have to be as strong as possible. So we have this little melody. Make sure that's clean. Super simple. I just have to make sure that I don't mess this part up. It's almost like too easy where I feel like I don't have to practice it that much, but that's not true. I do. Let's do it one more time. Okay, then the orchestra comes in, plays a little segment, and then we go back to guitars. This is not really anything tricky. There's this cool part where like it's major and then it goes minor, which is fun. All pretty straightforward. Continuing, we have this. Oops, that's not good. What do I play? I am or am I? Should be M. Okay. One more time. This part always trips me up. I don't know why. Well, I know why. The first one is easy for me. This, because the last 2 notes are on the same string. This one, the last 2 notes, are cross string, second to first string. And it's a little harder to make it sound clear. So how do I do that? I have to pay attention to the E, because that's the one that gets lost. Sorry, not the E, the D, and then the E. No, see, it's still a little lost. There we go. I just have to hear that note more strongly in my mind. No. Like that. It's hard because I want to do like a dee da da ba da ba da ba da rum and kind of speed it up. Kind of like that. No. So that's the first page. Nothing crazy, nothing really to like drill. It's all pretty straightforward. Then it kind of gets the fun part. We have rasgueados. Okay, that was all good except for that one shift. Let's go to the triplet section. We have boom. No, it's da 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 da. Right? There's an eighth note. 16th note. Okay, so I don't have to do the last triplet, which gives me the chance. It gives me a 16th rest to shift. So I have this. Okay, I got it. One more time. I don't got it. What the heck? I'm not anticipating the. No. Okay, one more time. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna go back to, let's just do that whole section. I don't like it. One more time. Okay, got it. That was better. Then we have more rasguados. I don't know why this part, like with the sixths, I don't know, it gives me beach vibes. Like not like reggae, but like, I don't know, something more poppy almost, for whatever reason. But it's kind of, it's pretty. Good. Then we have the same thing but lower. Cool. And then we get to the zapatillado part, allegretto. Really, there's only one, for me anyways, there's like one tricky part in here that is the only part that's a little bit concerning. Other than that, everything is more or less kind of chill. So then we go to 6/8 meter and we have this. That part right there is a little bit tricky. I was actually like so nervous for that section when I rehearsed it with orchestra, and then like it was perfect when I played with orchestra, and I was like, oh, I guess my practice paid off. Which is funny. Sometimes the part that you're really worried about, like when you have rehearsals and things, or when you play in concert, almost are not the parts that you have trouble with, and then the parts that you like don't even think twice about because they're easy are sometimes the things that come back to bite you. So yeah, so I thought this was going to be a hard part for me for the rehearsal, and it wasn't actually. Everything went fine. But it's just a right hand thing. There's some weird awkward string crossings, and I want to play it all rest stroke because it's the melody, and there's 4 other guitarists in an orchestra. So if you don't play rest stroke, I mean, you should play rest stroke. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could play it free stroke, but your sound's going to be thinner. I wouldn't. So I'm not gonna. But that's just what makes it a little bit tricky. So let's go over that. Yeah, just that. Okay, that whole section was actually pretty good. Just that one spot. I'm gonna take it from 2 before 12, which is this, where it kind of goes minor. like not think about it. When I think about it too much, my brain confuses itself. But as long as I just kind of let my fingers know what they know how to do, or do what they know how to do, it's fine. Let me do it one more time slowly. A little bit slower. I usually always like to end my practice, like when I drill something, I usually like to end it with a slow one so that it's clear for my mind and for my fingers. I don't always like to end on a fast one, even if the fast one was good. And sometimes it's helpful to close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, then you visualize what your fingers are doing, and it's like another way to kind of see it instead of only seeing the shapes, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's do it one more time. Oh my gosh. Cool. And that's pretty much, honestly, that's the hardest part, or like that's like the biggest concern for me, this whole piece, or whole third movement. The rest is not bad. We have this. And then we're back to the beginning, baby. Ah. This part was a little bit weird in the rehearsal with the conductor trying to like cue us back in because there's a time change, and it was a little bit weird, but they wanted it to just like connect from orchestra to guitars. So then after this, we're basically back home. We have our triumphant melody again. Okay, we're back. This time, you guys, it was not the battery that ran out. I put a fresh battery in. I'm like, okay, this time there's gonna be no cuts because the battery's fresh. We don't have anything to worry about. But I was jamming here, and then I looked at my camera and it said memory card full. So I had to go and delete some footage. Now we're back. Anyways, let's finish this up. I was playing the melody, okay? I was here. I think it cut out somewhere in there. Anyways, we're almost done. Last page. This movement's also the shortest one, which is also nice. So here we go. This is just kind of a recap of what we did on the first page. Then we got our last bit of rasguiados. Oof. And one more. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Also a little tricky to do the rasguiados and then come back with some red stroke. But I like those notes to be on top, da da dee da da, because it's the melody. Guitar 2 has like a similar rasguiado and a similar line, but it's the harmony of this. So mine, it's better if mine's on top. So that's why rest stroke. That's why you gotta play rest stroke, guys. You gotta learn it. You gotta learn it. That's what all the pros do and also say. Yeah, I know I talk about that a lot, but there are a lot of guitarists, like really good classical guitarists, that don't play rest stroke, and it's like, it's a little bit sad because I feel like it only makes you a better player. It only creates... You know what I just realized? I'm not recording audio. That's awesome. Okay, well, sorry guys, this bit of the audio is going to be not so good, but that's why it's raw practice, right? Okay. Now the audio should be much better. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I could redo it, but then it's not raw practice, right? The idea with the raw practice is that it's raw, so there are imperfections. Anyways, what was I talking about? Rest stroke. Yes, rest stroke. And more people should play it. It creates depth in your playing. It's just a good thing to have in your toolbox. Okay, last bit here, and then we're done. So we have... Oh my gosh. This part, anytime you have that kind of the sixths, you have to kill the second string and make sure that your finger is kind of flat and that it doesn't play that. Otherwise, you're going to have this open note in there. So you have to make sure that middle string is dead, which is kind of annoying. But that's what makes it a little bit tricky. One more time. We have... Yay! And then hopefully everything in the concerto went good. Everybody's happy. We're happy. The audience is happy, and everybody feels better than when they came to the concert. So that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching the raw practice where we study and we learn pieces together and hang out and hopefully, get better at guitar. So thanks for watching. As always, leave me your video ideas in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.